Welcome back to OVN. FedEx just dropped off my Elite Series 2 controller and we're going to take a look at it today and do an unboxing. And I'm going to tell you why I bought the Series 2. This is my original Xbox Elite controller and it's been fantastic. This thing has held up so well. The triggers, no problems with any of that. It's just really well built. It's meaty. I mean, this thing's got some weight to it. So the problems that I was having as of late, as of a few months ago, was the twang off of this. See how it jiggles when it comes back to center? So when you're playing games with radial menus, this is a problem because it's reading it coming back and it was throwing me off. So I thought I'd spend a little less money because, well, there were two reasons. One was the money thing, and secondly was the availability. So the Elite Series 2 controller was back ordered forever. So I decided to buy this. This is the Razer Wolverine, and I was incredibly pleased to start off with. But one of the major problems I was having was when I was holding left trigger and right, I was strafing. I don't know what internally was messed up with this, but it was about 3 months in, and that was a problem. One of the other problems was the pressure point. So if you take a look, your triggers here on the back, you only have two with the Wolverine. So when you're actually triggering left or triggering right, there's something about with your hands, with the pressure, it was throwing my aim off with my Joy-Con. So I really didn't enjoy it after playing with it for a couple months, and then when that drift started happening, like I said, I don't know what's going on internally here, but when I was left trigger, right trigger, I was strafing when I wasn't even touching the Joy-Con. So that was a problem. So spending a little less money, I think this thing was around $130. Yeah, not exactly what I was looking for, and I'm a huge fan of Razer, so that sucks. I really wanted that thing to work out. So here it is. It just showed up at my doorstep about 30 minutes ago. This is the Elite Series 2 controller from Xbox. I got it directly from Microsoft, and I will give you a little pointer here. If you're on Amazon and you see this thing selling for $230 or $250, just go to the Microsoft store and buy it straight from them. Literally 2 to 3 day shipping. So I ordered it, that's business days, ordered it on Friday, got it here on Wednesday. So shipping time was not a problem, and the price was what it was supposed to be. Alright, so here we go. Like I said, this is straight from Microsoft, so I didn't buy this from another retailer and get screwed out of $30 or $40 on the price gouging here. So Xbox does such a great job of packaging their products. The presentation of this is just fantastic. I remember when I bought my first Elite controller, I was shocked at how nice the little carrying case was and how well it was packaged. So here we go. This is the Series 2. And there is the familiar zip case holder, travel case, and everything should be right inside of here. And that is pretty and sleek. So to give you an idea of the build design here, this is the old and this is the new. So this is my old Elite controller. This is the new Elite controller, and the quality is just fantastic. It looks like, you know, the carbon fiber look, just really sleek, and they've redesigned the grips on the sides. So this here is much more tactile. My old one is slick, but kind of a rubbery slick. So in this version here, this feels like it's got much better grip. So this is the standard Joy-Cons on the left and the right, and then this is their design for the roll around thumb. Triggers left and right, bumpers left and right there, all feel really tight. And I want to show you guys something there too. Is, you know, I was talking about my other Elite controller having that wiggle when it comes back to center. See how that snaps back perfectly? So that was something that I was really looking at. And then here are our back triggers, our 4 back triggers. So, and they just feel super responsive and tight. Xbox does a fantastic job with their build quality, and there's so many videos out there telling you about the build quality of Microsoft and how well they, stack up against the competition. Well, this is why. First party hardware usually performs just so much better because it's built specifically by the people who make the other hardware. So included with the Xbox Elite controller, we have our different joysticks that can be interchanged. We have the ones with the curved top, and then we have the ones with the concave. So depending on your play style, especially if you're playing a shooter, your left and right thumbsticks can be customized to how you like the feel on your thumb. For me, I like the concaved version of these, and I really enjoy the raised sticks that they give us as well. So let's take a look at those here. So look at the height on that compared to what our normal joystick height would be, and I like to have that on the left hand side. So we're going to go ahead and I'll show you how that works. It can't be more simple than this. Just snap in and you're good to go. So I like that on the left hand side, and I like the concave version. So on the right hand side, I also like my thumb to be able to be down inside of the stick. So I like it raised on the aim, and then on the right I like the shorter and concave joystick there as well. So you can play around with this. So once you get your Elite Series 2, just interchange some of those joysticks and just see which one feels good for you. In first-person shooting, games such as Destiny, it's really important. So a lot of people over the years have talked about better aiming with a higher joystick. It just scientifically makes sense that you have better control over it. So I like that on the left-hand side. So on the directional pad here, you'll see that this is just one big piece that you can roll your finger across, or what would be your thumb. So they also give us traditionalists the option to drop this in there. It's magnetic, and then you have a more classic style directional pad. So not much has changed on the back from my old Elite controller. So you have your 4 triggers here on the back, and then you also have your trigger stops for your left and right triggers. So if you do it once, goes to half, one more, and you're literally pressing just by barely touching it. Another big change from my old Elite controller is this charging dock. So this little charging battery thing, it's magnetic. It goes in the back, as you can see. It lines up here, and you just snap it into place. And like I said, it's magnetic. So you can charge this through USB onto the back, and then once your Elite controller is fully charged, you take it off and you're ready to go. So there you have it, guys. That was the unboxing of the Elite Series 2 controller. I think the thing that I learned from over the past few months is when you like a product, you like its design, you like everything about it, and you're looking to replace it because it's old and it might have worn out over the years, is to just not compromise. The Razer that I bought, the Wolverine, I was super disappointed in this thing. Thought it would last longer than it did. It didn't even really have the feel that I wanted, and I knew I just needed to buy the Elite Series 2. Like I said, the problem was at the time it was back ordered. It was looking like 2 or 3 months before I'd get it. So in all actuality, I should have just waited. I should have just plugged in my old Xbox controller and just been cool with it. But anyway, I'm glad that I went ahead and looked on Microsoft Store. Like I said, guys, if you go on Amazon and you see this thing for $230 or $250, don't go to Microsoft Store to buy this thing. It's $199, and then the shipping and tax. So yeah, definitely, if you're in the market for a new controller and you like the feel and the style of Xbox, there's no reason not to buy this controller. No sponsorship, no hashtag, no nothing. This is just somebody who's used a lot of different products and has found that the Elite controller is one of the best built, best, bangs for your buck that the hobby has to offer. So if you guys have any questions about the Elite Series 2 controller, drop them down below. A like and a sub would be very much appreciated. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.